I'm not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test part 161. Mary Peters, that's on page 57. While doing morning stretching, and if you participate in the morning stretching, that is at your own risk. So Mary Peters, born 1939. Born in Manchester, Mary Peters moved to Northern Ireland as a child. So, she was born in Manchester. We don't have a map. We look maybe when we have a next opportunity to look into the map where Manchester is. So she was born in Manchester. And then she moved to Northern Ireland as a child, so her parents decided to move to Northern Ireland. She was a talented athlete who won an Olympic gold medal in the pentathlon in 1972. So, she was a talented athlete, that means she was doing sport and she was working very hard to do it. Who won the Olympic gold medal? So she won the the first place in the pentathlon in 1972. I never heard that word before, but I think it is. Penta is 5, so it's the discipline which has by Olympic Games 5 disciplines. I don't know which they are, but I think this is running. Then throwing a heavy thing, it's plausible jumping, far jumping, and 2 other things. So it's by the Olympic Games where people come together and they're doing sport against each other or with each other, and we have different disciplines. One discipline is just who runs the fastest, or the fastest on 100 meters or 200 meters. There are disciplines who throw something the farthest, who swims the fastest, or who rides a bicycle the fastest and longest, or something like that. And there are also disciplines which have many together. So the pentathlon, penta is 5, so it must be the 5 thing. So that is something where the best is taken of 5 different disciplines. They are first running, and when they are throwing, then they are throwing something else, and they are jumping, and they're doing something else. And now it's looked who made the best in all these 5 categories together. And Mary Peters did that, and so she won the first prize by the Olympic Games. The first one gets a gold medal, the second person gets a silver medal, and the third one a bronze medal. So Mary Peters was a hard-working athlete who won in the pentathlon in the 1972 Olympics. Now let's start with the morning stretching. Having the legs standing wide apart, and we're breathing in, and again out, and again in, and out, and again in, and out, again in, and out, again in, and out, and the last one, breathe in, and out, again in, out, in, out, close the legs. And we have done the opening exercise, and we can start with the morning stretching, and we're always breathing in through the nose into the chest and out through the mouth. So the legs are standing a bit more than shoulder wide apart. You're breathing in through the nose, deep into the chest, lifting the arms up. And out through the mouth when we're leaning to one side. And now breathe in again through the nose, deep into the chest, while you open the rib cage. And so breathe in. And out. Again in. Out back into the middle. Again in. And out. Out to the other side. And breathe again in. And out. Another time in. And out in the middle. One more exercise before we go on with Mary Peters. We're breathing in. And out with one hand slides down the leg and the other shoulder stays down. And breathing in. And out, taking the arm over. Breathe in and out the rib cage. And out. And again in. And out into the out, and one hand slides down the leg, and the other shoulder stays down. And breathe in. And out, taking the arm up. Now breathe in and open the ribcage. And out. And again in. And out into the middle. So Mary Peters, when she was a child, she moved with her family to Northern Ireland, and in 1972 she won by the pentathlon discipline the gold medal by the Olympic Games. After this, she raised money for local athletes and became a team manager for the women's British Olympic team. So after she had won the Olympic medal in pentathlon, she raised money because obviously her winning of a gold medal didn't give her money. So she was in a necessity, she had to raise money if she wanted to create a local athletes team. And when she became, maybe unrelated to this money raising of a local athletes team, the team manager of a women's British Olympic team. She continues to promote sport and tourism in Northern Ireland and was made a Dame of the British Empire in 2000 in recognition of her work. I want to look at one thing about Isaac Newton. They did not use the title of Isaac Newton Sir by this box, but they did it by other people, I think, using maybe not. Okay, they also did not say that used it by Isaac Newton. But he was a sir in the box certain time. So it's Mary Dame Peters. It's Dame Mary Peters. So Dame Mary Peters, she continues. So she's still doing that to promote sport and tourism. So she's still saying, hey, let's do sport and tourism in Northern Ireland, so that people are coming to Northern Ireland and visiting the place, tourists. And in 2000, she was made because of her work for the pentathlon, for the gold medal in pentathlon, I think also a little bit, for the team managing of the British Olympic women's team and the money raising for a local athletic team and to promoting sport and tourism in Northern Ireland, a Dame by the British Empire in 2000. That's all to Dame Mary Peters. We will do now the morning stretching and then nothing new, so if you like you can go on to the next slide. We're having the legs standing, no, what is the reason we're doing? We're first the legs closed and we're breathing in. If we're doing the aeronautic aerobatic aeroplane, we're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out and we're letting one arm down. Now breathe in and reach to both ends. And breathe out again. And again in. And out and one hand comes down. And breathe in and reach to both ends. And out, one arm comes up. And again in. And out, one arm comes down. And breathe in and reach. And out, one arm comes up. And again in. And out, one arm comes down. Breathe in and reach for the last time. And out. Now the legs are standing wide apart. We're breathing in. And out we're hanging down, and we're only helping to come deeper down by breathing in through the nose and the chest. And by breathing out through the mouth. And in. And out. Again in.
and out. And again in. And out over to the left leg. And again in. And out. Again in. And out onto the other leg. Again in. And out. Again in. And out, back up to the middle. So breathing in. And out, we're coming slowly the first round back up. And similar exercise where your feet stand together, you're breathing in. And out, we're hanging again down, just with closed legs. It brings different pressure onto the legs, onto the muscles. And we're breathing in. And out. And again in. And out. Again in. And out. And the last time in. And out, we come slowly the first round back up, making it to top and backwards shoulder. And now just a closing exercise with trunk igniter, breathing in. And out. And again in. And out. And again in. And out. In. And out. One last round, we're breathing in. And out. And again in. And out. Breathing in, closing the legs. And out. Mary Peters was born in 1949. Her parents moved when she was a child to Northern Ireland. She won in 1972 the Olympic gold medal in the pentathlon. And after that, she raised money to form an athletic team, and she became the leader of a women's British Olympic team. And she promotes still tourism and sport for Northern Ireland, tourism for Northern Ireland and sport. And as a recognition of her work, she had got the title Dame in the year 2000. I thank you very much, and until next time.